And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Spencer Strider. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Harris makes the grab, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Lined into left center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here is Bryce Harper. First pitch misses.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Verdugo makes the grab for the second out.
Batting fourth, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. That one not close. And that's ball one. Strider, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. That one blasted deep to right. Get out of town. A 2-run homer. It's 2-0.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. This is Bryson Stott. There's a swing and a miss. Two out, space is empty. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Center fielder Michael Harris II.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Yeah, left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Alex Verdugo stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. And misses inside. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Check swing, no appeal. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball.
Batting third, right fielder.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That clips the zone. Strike one. Verdugo leads off first with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Fly ball center field. Rojas brings it in. Two away. Here's Brian Stinker's lineup for the Braves. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. That is the inning. Braves strand one, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Real Muto.
The one thing you can look at with Real Muto, and we've talked about this in high school, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's Alec Bohm. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Outside low, ball one.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. This one in the air. Olsen. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Luzardo back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Tap foul at the plate. And here it comes. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here's Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one just misses.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at first, one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. And we're back onto the third inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. this guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Olsen. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Now the number 2 hitter, Johan Rojas. Singled and scored his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Out to short, Allen. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now here is Sean Murphy. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Braves.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris II digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper. Harper, in his 13th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far. That one almost got him. Nobody out. Runner at first. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, no outs. And now it's JT Realmuto. And that is out of play. Comes up empty.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Traffic on the bases with one already in at top half of inning number 4. Foul ball still 0-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Cut on and lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pick.
Base hit, left center field. Here comes Schwarber around third. The tag, and he's safe. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
First and second, 2 outs. And now here is Edmundo Sosa. That clips the corner. Strider deals. Swing and a foul out of play. First and second, 2 down. Got him swinging. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Alex Verdugo. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it.
Oh, gets dirty. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Fly to center his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. Here's Turner now.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
Strider back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Spencer Strider gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Jose Suarez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swinging a foul straight back. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 2. That one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So a man at first, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped, but foul. Harper stands at first with one out. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Matt Olson next up for the Braves.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sosa makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Luzardo ready to fire now.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The Phils leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Braves. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top of the 6th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Center field. Harris after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 2 in this one. Headed towards the corner. Acuna on the run. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Fought off foul. And the next pitch is way outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Acuna sizing this one up, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In time to Bone. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
Now, Michael Harris II, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. This to third. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And here is Alex Verdugo. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And the Braves go down quietly. It's 5-0. We go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting loose as well. Line to left. Verdugo hauls it in, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. Suarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. Forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Trey Turner now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 1 for 3. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Bryce Harper. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it hits the fence. Rojas around third. Safe. It's 8-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jose Suarez will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss at a slider. The 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. Schwarber out on the play.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defense. Hit hard, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 9 and the Braves 0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewalling, it's awesome.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
And that one sliced foul. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something. Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
Runner on at first with one gone. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Ozuna, the base runner at first with one out.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Phillies 9 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm. Lee back to work. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. This one smacked out to left center. Great effort, but it gets down.
Now batting right fielder Nick.
So man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That one pushed foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. One down.
Now batting third baseman Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss. The Phillies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the dirt. Into center. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab after a long run. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Two outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This to center field. Harris on his way over. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia, but they're still in command. 9-0. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch to Olson. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Riley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul ball. That's a hit.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One gone, runner at first. So here's Murphy now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Riley at first, one gone. Got him. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. First pitch, not close. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up. Allen makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Stop. The runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Realmuto around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, number 63.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Nick Castellanos. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back to the top of the order now. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging. Braves down to their final out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the 0-1. Now we may have a balk here. And indeed we do. Home plate umpire Rusty Valentine all over it and is making the call. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Luzardo is just 1 strike away. This one in the dirt. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.